How can one day make us feel so much? Make us confused?
You could have died.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You could have died.
Me and my friend too.
Make us angry?
Please do. I'm not going to teach you how to do your job.
And it was really something which I never think it will happen in New Zealand.
Make us hurt?
These were fathers.
Good men.
24 hours that change the face of Aotearoa.
We invite people to come here and, enjoy the country. We don't ask people to come here and, brutally murder 49, 50 people.
What did it look like? What did it sound like?
One by one, he said, no, no, no. And after that, he gave the bus, he said, it's money.
And they told me it's a gun, a gun, a gun. And he was really shooting in every side of the mosque.
These images and audio were taken inside the mosque and sent to us by someone in the Muslim community. They want us to understand the horror that unfolded there. 6 minutes is all it takes for the gunman to kill 40 people and leave many more wounded. Then he drives to Linwood, another mosque and another shooting spree. The head of the mosque is up the front, leading the prayers. This is his son, Muhammad.
He was saying the first few verses when he heard some ruckus outside. Everybody's facing him, facing the wall, so nobody's looking behind them. Nobody needs to. That's when there's a bullet that hit Mum's arm and then went through and killed the lady next to her.
Muhammad's mum and dad survived, but many others didn't.
Your mates?
Yes.
On the streets, there's mayhem.
I'd almost describe it like something like a war movie.
Daniel is a courier driver. He was picking up a parcel when he heard gunfire.
We heard just a couple of pops. And we originally thought maybe a car backfiring or a nail gun. Soon after that, we heard pop, 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 pop.
Daniel spotted a woman who was at risk of being caught in the crossfire. He risked his own life to help her.
I zigzagged in between cars and asked her to just get down behind her wheel. I can't see him anymore. Run for the shop, don't look back.
See that red van? That's Daniel's.
When I looked up the driveway to the mosque, there was 2 to 3 bodies at least lying on the ground inside the driveway there.
Less than half an hour later, police have nabbed the gunman. But for the rest of Christchurch, the nightmare is just beginning.
Kia ora, good afternoon. We're interrupting normal programming with some breaking news after reports of a shooting in central Christchurch this afternoon.
The gunman has a sick agenda, live streaming a video of his brutality.
They need to bring that video down. It shouldn't be there in the public.
As the evening wears on, Christchurch Hospital fills up.
I've just been up to the room where the families are waiting desperately for news about their loved ones, and it's a scene of total chaos. Many of them aren't sure whether their family members are alive or dead.
What time now is 9 o'clock? It's 9 o'clock. Since 1:30 we're here.
We have no idea.
We have no idea what's going on.
Who do you know?
My brother.
Your brother.
Yeah, my brother.
Do you think he's in the mosque?
He's definitely been in the mosque.
I'm going to the mosque now. I know they blocked the mosque, but I'm gonna try to enter the mosque and see. I need to find him. I need to know if he's alive or dead.
But there's no chance of entering the mosque. The area is in total lockdown.
8 hours, what you guys did?
We're doing the best we can. As soon as we can notify the next of kin, that's what the police will be doing.
You guys do nothing. You guys do nothing.
It's now 10 o'clock on Friday night, and there are people here who are still desperately trying to get hold of their friends and their family who may be in the mosque a couple of hundred metres behind me.
In Linwood, there's just one bunch of flowers near the mosque. People are too scared to come out of their homes. They've been told to stay put for the night.
When I got home, it started all setting in, running through my brain again over and over and over.
In the darkness, an act of kindness for the cops, a long night, and a grim task ahead of them. Dawn at Hagley Park. There was meant to be a cricket test here today. Instead, a test of patience.
So this is it, the entrance to the Al Noor Mosque, the very steps that the gunman walked up on Friday afternoon.
As news of the tragedy echoes around the world, international media descend on the city.
Morning.
Morning.
How's it?
Hey.
Is it on or off?
It's on.
Okay.
Police confirm our worst fears. There are bodies still lying inside and outside the mosque, covered by tarpaulins. But who are these people? Nuha can't get hold of her husband.
And his name wasn't on the list?
No.
So you haven't...
I thought he is in the mosque.
You think he's in the mosque?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I'm sure.
He's not answering his phone?
No, his phone, it's at home.
In Muslim culture, the dead must be buried as soon as possible.
We don't wait for a couple of days or maybe 5-6 hours and we bury them.
Why they leave the dead people in the mosque? Why? Why?
As lunchtime approaches, families are gathering near Hagley Park, where they're joined by some unlikely allies.
No matter where we go in the world, there's a lot of hate, but goodness is going to dominate.
Salam, bro. Salam alaikum.
It really is extraordinary having cops with guns over there, gang members of different persuasions over here, and grieving members of the Muslim community over there.
I'm going to cry now.
You okay?
I'm okay. It's just very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad.
It's only now that the shock is wearing off and reality is setting in.
How will your community recover from this?
It will take us a long time, but I know we are a very strong community. We will definitely work together.
Amidst the heartache, more incredible stories of survival. Azam escaped from the Linwood Mosque.
Right. How did you survive this, Azam?
Don't know.
Why are you here today?
Don't know. It's the man upstairs.
Not everyone was that fortunate. Remember Zahir, who was looking for his brother?
I just need any news, any information about my brother.
And Nuha, she was searching for her husband. Both of them are now confirmed dead.
It sort of makes me angry that someone has the audacity to take someone else's life into their hands and become judge, jury and executioner.
And yet the Muslim community is standing strong and they want us to join them.
We're part of this community. We always have been. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter who was standing in line that day. They all got shot the same.
Just because of one or two idiots, this has happened.
Are you still proud, Azam, to be a Kiwi?
Yes, I am. I'm very proud to be a Kiwi Muslim.
This will remain home, and we will remain here. This is a peaceful country, and will remain a peaceful country where the kids can feel safe, where we can go to prayers and not look behind us.
1:40 p.m. on Saturday, exactly 24 hours since the bullets started flying and New Zealand was changed forever. It was a day in which terror prevailed, but Aroha ultimately won out.
Cherish life. You don't know you're here today, you don't know you're going to be here the next minute. Don't live in anger, live happily, because you don't know what's going to happen next.